What's up, everybody? It's a very special day today in my life. It's a historical day in my life, in my family's life. It's a bittersweet day in our lives as well. But it's a great day. It's a great day. Those of you that found yourself here through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you know me as FLW Tour Pro Luke Duncan, or you know me as the guy that runs his mouth on Low Budget Live, the guy that makes silly Instagram stories, the guy that chases bass all over the country. But you don't know the whole story about Luke Duncan. And a lot of you know me as Luke Duncan from TH Marine. That's 15 years in the marine industry. That's worked in marketing. That's worked in sales. That's swept the floors. That's drove forklifts. Those guys gave me a shot at 22 years old, 2005. Got me into this industry, got me a job, taken such great care of me and my family. I can't thank Greg Bowie, Jeff Huntley, and Bill Huntley enough for the opportunities they extended a kid right out of college that they met at a fishing tournament. But a lot of people don't realize that in the past 5 years while I've been on the FLW Tour, I've also been full-time in sales with TH Marine. I have one of their largest territories I'm responsible for, calling on boat builders, several of the bass boat builders that most of you run bass boats out there. We sell parts to every single one of them. We build 3,600 different parts, and I'm in charge of a significant portion of their sales. So when I would leave an FLW or leading up to an FLW, I was out on the road seeing customers. I've been, gone from home more than most people can imagine, making my dream work and feeding my family. Because most of you that keep up with me or the sport of professional bass fishing, you know it's an up and down road. The highs are better than any high you could ever get, and the lows you can't describe. My track record on the FLW Tour hasn't been the best in the world. I'm not a guy that gets top tens at every tournament. I haven't won $3 million in career earnings, but I made a name for myself working hard, and I am very fortunate that I had a lot of sponsors support me, and I was able to make money and have an additional career to my TH Marine career through the FLW Tour. I'm very grateful that FLW extended me in the last 5 years so many opportunities for exposure and to get myself out there. When I wasn't David Dudley, when I wasn't Brian Thrift, when I wasn't Scott Martin. I thank everybody that keeps up with all the crazy crap that I do on social media, regardless of how many 8-pounders I catch. And I know people out there, oh, that dude's a wannabe. That dude doesn't catch them good enough. They don't know the whole story. I've wanted that dream since I was 12 years old. It's something I've always worked very hard for. And as I said, at 22 years old, that path kind of changed, and I went to work for TH Marine, and I got to learn the business side and the marketing side of the marine and fishing industry. And it was invaluable. It was amazing. It's been an amazing run for 15 years. And this year, I was gone from home more than I've ever been gone. There was one time I was home for 5 days straight, and that was the longest stretch in an 8-week period that I was home. I've got 5 kids, got an amazing wife, amazing family, amazing set of friends, and 2019 was one of the hardest years of any of our lives. We've got a lot of things going on, family-wise, and it's just it is a circus all the time. And this year was a struggle. It was a struggle. A lot of you kept up on Luke Duncan's Traveling Circus. Austin and I, we tried to show you everything we could show you about the year. And a lot of you reached out to me after Champlain and said, man, I'm glad you're getting a break because you look like you need one. Let's brush that off. I'm a tough guy. We're all tough guys, right? And I never thought something that I love so much could hurt like that. And it does, because you put everything in it and you put yourself out there at full capacity for everybody. For every guy that's on a forum running his mouth, for every guy that makes Instagram posts about how bad you suck, Luke Duncan puts himself out there. I don't hide anything. It's all out there. And when you come up short and you don't do as well as you'd like to do, it's frustrating. It's frustrating, but you keep trying. Keep trying. And I've looked forward to continuing my fishing career onward into the future. And I'm going to do that. But at ICAST this past July, Jeff Huntley, who's the CEO of TH Marine, and Greg Bowie asked for a meeting with me. And I sat down with those guys. And they offered me an opportunity that for me and for my family is something that I could never take lightly. And for those guys that took a kid out of the University of North Alabama and turned him into a man that could make an incredible living beyond his wildest dreams, between TH Marine and fishing, the opportunities I've been given because of those guys. They offered me a chance to become the National Sales and Marketing Manager of TH Marine. I've been a regional sales manager for the last 10 years at TH Marine, calling on certain accounts. So that's what you work hard for in life. You work hard at fishing for sponsors, and you work hard at fishing for getting better at the craft, and you work hard to get your name out there, right? But at the same time, I've been working hard for TH Marine since 22 for an opportunity like this. So it hit me at a really odd time. We're coming off of Champlain, a low point in my fishing career, worst finish I've ever had. But I never, ever saw what was coming my way. And the timing of it could not have been more perfect. The fishing climate, as we all know, is changing. I talk about it on my podcast all the time. Professional fishing is not what it once was. The organizations aren't what they once were. And now there's 3 where there used to be 2. And who knows what's going to happen. There's lots of talk out there, and lots of things that I'd like to be a part of, and lots of things I don't want to be a part of, if we're just being honest. So when these 2 men that I respect greatly sat me down and offered me an opportunity to become the National Sales and Marketing Manager at TH Marine, I thought about it for a couple weeks. And kept me up at night. Tossed and turned. Talked to my wife. Talked to my dad. Talked to my boys. Talked to my daughter Harper about the opportunity that had been extended my way. Talked to my sponsors about this opportunity. And I'm glad to say that I have accepted the opportunity to become the National Sales and Marketing Manager for TH Marine. With that being said, I will not be competing on the 2020 FLW Tour. It's a decision that didn't come lightly, but between my workload and family obligations and everything else going on in the fishing industry, the timing is right. The timing is right. You won't be getting rid of me that easy, though. With this new opportunity at TH Marine comes another new opportunity. Those of you know that I have been full bore on YouTube this year, starting that back last November, the Luke Duncan's Traveling Circus channel. Austin Boyd and I recorded every FLW Tour event this year, except for the first one down at Sam Rayburn when my buddy Hayden Decker filmed from 6 Cents. And I feel like a lot of you enjoyed that. And I put out a lot of videos this fall and late summer. And with TH Marine's help, I'm going full bore into the YouTube world next year. And I plan to have 52 original videos next year, with the center focus of the channel being the Luke Duncan Traveling Circus videos, which will be what you come to expect this year from the tournaments, as far as quality, as far as humor, and showing you the ups and downs of filming a fishing show. We're starting to film this fall. Just got back from Minnesota on the first shoot. And all I can say is I can't wait. I'm going to release one of those a month, a high quality, amazing fishing show a month that I hope you all enjoy. And on every week in between those, nothing but content. And TH Marine 1000%, they're backing this. They're sponsoring the Luke Duncan's Travel and Circus channel. Ranger Boats will still be supporting the Luke Duncan's Travel and Circus dream. Garmin Electronics, 6 Sense, full board. Nothing's going to change. Evinrude, C&O Marine, Eagle Claw, all these people are all standing behind yours truly. Waste Connections, Atomic Transport. It's going to be a hell of a run. Can't wait. I can't thank each and every one of you enough for any comment, any text, any direct message. I'm a redneck from Tennessee. I grew up in a small town. All I ever cared about was bass fishing. That's it. That, played a little music. That's all I've ever known. Been able to run my mouth. Like to talk to people, love people. And it's led me to where I'm at today. I'm never going to stop. Just because you don't see me in the FLW Tour doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you keep up. I can promise you there's going to be a lot of good things in 2020. Thank you all so much. Hope you all have an amazing rest of 2019. Here's to 2020 and a great future. Thank y'all.